Hello there, and welcome to the Overseas Guides Company's YouTube presentation. Well, owning a property overseas has many advantages and a few disadvantages. So I thought this week I'd just outline a few of them so you can get into perspective what you want to do. There are certain pitfalls and traps which we can help you with, not to mention shady characters sometimes and over-enthusiastic sales agents, etc. So it's really important to think very carefully before making a decision to move anywhere abroad and to arm yourself with as much information as you can and get several independent sources to advise you as well. Now, the advantages as I see it of owning a property overseas is that you get to spend holidays in your own home. You can leave personal belongings there, you can lock up and leave, and so it becomes a real home from home. Secondly, you really get to know the area and even perhaps your neighbours in a new country, which is always very refreshing. Often the value, hopefully, the value of your property will increase, especially if you buy in a European country or overseas in America or Canada. You can sometimes obviously get an income as well if you're thinking of getting a property that you can rent out for part of the year. Not only that, of course, you'll become extremely popular with friends and family because you'll find everybody wants to come and visit you when you are there. Also, don't forget it can be great fun buying an overseas property. As I said earlier, it's refreshing. It's nice to experience different cultures. Now, the pitfalls, as I see it, are not that many, but a few. Some people might say if you have an overseas property, you feel you've always got to go there and never go anywhere else. You spend all your holidays in the same place. That's one way of looking at it. Also, when you're there, you might have to spend time maintaining the property, i.e. decorating, doing the garden, etc., when all you wanted to do really was to lie on the beach with a glass of wine. Also, the cost sometimes can become a bit of a burden. Obviously, you've got to pay for the maintenance and pay the taxes, possibly, in whichever country you're going to. So think about that. Remember, too, that agents' fees outside of the UK are more. They are, in France, for example, there's something between 6 and 10% usually. So that's going to be quite a bit higher, and you've got to pay the notary's fees usually as well. So you've always got to really add on at least 10% to the purchase price, so think about that. Think very carefully you're buying off plan as well, make sure it's a reputable company. And you have to think sometimes as well, if you're going to let your property out, there's going to be damage of some sort. So those are all the sort of aspects you have to think of that might not be so good. Overall, though, I think it's a great idea. Now, if you are thinking of buying overseas property, you've come to the right place because we have lots of resources for you from smart currency exchange, who will exchange your money much better rates than the bank, don't ever use a bank. Not just that, but we've got access to recommended property agents, lawyers, surveyors, and the like. So if you're thinking about it, as I say, do email us or call us in our London office. We'll be really happy to put you in touch with somebody. We represent lots of countries here, and we have people who live in the countries who write blogs and articles about that country. So hopefully we can really help you. Hope that's been of some help to you, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.